What's up, guys? This is Cree coming to you from Austin. I'm back and I wanted to give you guys an update. So I just spent the last 4 or 5 days over in Florida with making sure that our rental property was up to snuff. And I worked with our cleaner and I made sure that the folks that had rented our place, they had been there for about 4 months. And honestly, they didn't actually leave the place that bad. I was expecting, holes in the wall, and we had a couple items that were missing. They had taken, for whatever reason, the carpet out of the kitchen area and had rolled it up and put it in the back porch and left it on the table out there, which destroyed the carpet. So we had to build them for that. And we had a couple other things that were also noticeable as well. But all in all, I mean, for a group of 10 contractors, I was expecting a whole lot worse. So we had a missing table, we had a carpet that had to be replaced, and we had some pots and pans, and we're also going to have to replace the stovetop because it's a glass stovetop and it is damaged. So, all said and done, I think we were total out of pocket was about $1,000, which we we're going to bill to the company that was paying for them to stay. And, they put down a $1,500 deposit, so we're not out of pocket any money. So that's a good thing. A couple other things I wanted to update you guys on as well is I lost $122 in Bitcoin the other day. What happened was I had put some money in Bitcoin. I cashed out all of my stocks for my portfolio and decided I was just going to go ahead and throw $1,000 on Bitcoin. And Elon Musk decided to tweet that he thought Bitcoin was overpriced, and immediately the price dropped actually it was $10,000 a coin, seemingly overnight. It was actually in about an hour or two. So I lost $122 on my $1,000 that I put in. Unfortunately, that's kind of the name of the game. So I went ahead and just removed my money from Bitcoin and was totally done with trading that asset, if you could even call it that. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go back to trading options because I can make smaller bets. And I actually went against my own rule of thumb, which was my principle is don't invest more than 3% of your portfolio in any single trade. And I broke that rule, and that's why I lost money on that deal. So again, learn from my experience. When you have a set of rules, stick to your rules. If you're going to trade, if you're going to do day trading or anything like that, make sure you stick to your principles. Develop a list of fundamentals that you're going to work off of, and then just stick to them. Because if not, you're going to lose money like I did, and it's really unfortunate. I'm okay with losing some money on options trades, but I'm not okay with losing money by gambling with Bitcoin, right? Mostly because I can't control Elon Musk's tweets. I also can't control the news, but when you have something as volatile as Bitcoin, I mean, it can literally go up and down $10,000 per coin in a matter of hours. Actually, it was a matter of minutes, really. That's pretty risky, right? It's very volatile. So you can make a lot of money with it, but you can also lose a lot of money. And I learned that lesson the hard way. Some other things were the neighbor, while we were there, asked us if we wanted to purchase her property. So we're going to be working on the numbers. I'm going to be doing that when I get off this video, and I'm going to be going through and seeing if it's something that we want to actually buy because we have a rental right next door and we know what that does for us. So it's definitely something to consider how we're going to go about buying it. There's a couple different options, but at the same time, we do have a few other options on the table. So I want to kind of weigh and balance our options, and if we could pick up another rental property, that would be fantastic. If she can move on to her next place, that would be great for her as well. So it would be kind of a win-win situation. And then the last thing I had on here was we also have a property in Austin that we're looking at that could be a good long-term, short-term rental, if that makes sense. So it might be a home that we'd like to stay in. It might be a short-term rental that we continue to look at operating. But we're making some moves with some of the luxury sides of the different markets that we're in. One of our partners in Chicago has been doing very well with luxury properties, and that's a segment of the market that we want to get into more long-term. So that's the update for today, guys. Hope you guys are having a great week. If you have any questions about what happened with Robinhood, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions in more detail. Basically, when I got in, when I got out. And also, too, if you haven't already checked it out, I'm going to be trading more on WEBULL. WEBULL has the ability to see more in-depth detail with different assets that you're trading. And it also allows for options trading. If you sign up with the link down below, you can get a free stock that's valued between $8 and $1,600, and the likelihood of getting a $1,600 stock is 1 out of 10,000, which coincidentally is the same likelihood that you'll injure yourself on the toilet. So if you didn't already know that, fun fact, the likelihood of getting injured while on the toilet is 1 in 10,000, and the likelihood of pulling a $1,600 stock on WEBULL is 1 in 10,000. So if you haven't already, be sure to use the link down below, sign up for WEBULL. All you have to do is fund it $100 and you get access to a free stock, which could be anywhere from $8 up to $1,600. Now if you do the math, $8 on $100 is an 8% return on investment. Now keep in mind you're going to have to pay between 10 and 20% in terms of if you sell it, but if you turn around and take that asset and just let it sit, then you don't have to actually pay the taxes on it until you sell. So, when you really look at it, like it's between a 6 and an 8% instant return on investment. Now that's only if you have it for a year. If you keep it for 35 days or 45 days and then you sell it, then you've instantly made 6% or $6 on a $100 investment, and you've done your turnaround in 45 days. So it's a pretty good return on investment. But again, that's the downside. The upside is you may pull that $1,600 stock, and then you've now made $1,600 with $100. You can't really beat that, right? So again, go ahead and hit the link down below. If you use that code, I get a little, actually get a stock as well. And I think right now, if you use that code, then we get 2 stocks. So you get 2 stocks and I get 2 stocks. So be sure to hit the link down below, sign up, and I'll see you guys on the other side.